transportation is free in this country. This country is the richest country in EU. Nigerians are not much in this country. In the year 2014, there were only 153 Nigerian residents in this country. Now, this Nigerian resident, they discovered that this country was amazing. Transportation is free in this country. The medical services are top notch, the best in all of Europe. This country is the richest country in Europe. The salary range is so high. The standard of living is so good. And they were like, let us bring our brothers and sisters here. So they started sharing the information on how to come. If you can get to this country, you can actually switch from a tourist visa to a work visa. You get an employer that's able to employ you. The employer will be responsible for making the visa, the work permit. Because of all this information, by the year 2023, there were already 414 Nigerian residents living in this country. You see the transition. The year 2014 was 153 Nigerian residents. That was about 0.03% in the total population of the country, to about 414 Nigerian residents living there in 2023. That's about 0.07% in the total population of the country. What I'm trying to say is that Nigerians are not much in this country. They are not up to the top 5 of migrants living in this country. It's not saturated. It's not a place where you can walk on the street just like most of these countries and you see your fellow black people. Why is that? They are not giving you the right information. In this video, I'm going to show you the right information. I'm going to show you how a Nigerian national can actually move over to this country and show you all the process or the documentation you need, what and what not you're supposed to do. What is this country I'm talking about? This country is Luxembourg. Luxembourg. That's the country. What are the documents required for a Luxembourg tourist visa? There are some mandated documents that I'm going to mention. One is 2 application forms, fully completed copies of the Shanghai visa application forms. Next is 2 photos, recent and identical passport photograph. Next is international passport and must be valid for at least 3 months beyond your planned stay. Next is proof of accommodation. Your proof of accommodation can be at hotel, Airbnb, or if you have a relative. Then you have proof of financial means. That's your proof of funds. That means you are able to support yourself and you can actually have a sponsor. Then next we have proof of legal residence in the country of origin. I mean, if you are a Nigerian citizen living in another country, you have to show proof of legal residence in the country where you reside. Then next we have health insurance, about 30,000 euros covering the travel period. There are other supporting documents that are associated with the purpose of the journey. We have like proof of enrollment in a recognized educational institution, that's if you are a student. Proof of an invitation letter for business if you are a business person. We need proof of an employment contract if you are working in an organization. Also, you also need a round trip air ticket. You also need a flight itinerary reservation. Yes, these are also additional proof. If you're married, you have to show your marriage certification. If you have children, you have to show birth certification, and also other proof to show intent to return. Now, what's the embassy in Nigeria? Funny enough, Luxembourg does not have an embassy in Nigeria. So right now, the embassy of Belgium in Abuja serves as the diplomatic representation for Luxembourg. So if you need to submit all your documentation that you've gotten, you need to submit your visa application and all that, go to the embassy of Belgium in Abuja. The address is 9 Usuma Street, Maitama, Abuja. For Luxembourg, the processing time for short stay visa is normally completed at 15 days. But sometimes there are some certain circumstances that can happen whereby they need to check and call. So it takes up to 30 to 45 days for you to get your visa response, but you definitely get a response. So if you have all these documents listed and you can show an intent for you to return by proving both your family ties, you put in your financial ties, putting your employment stuff and all that, you should be able to get that visa. Note that it's not really saturated because I show you that statistics says that we have about 440 Nigerians currently living plus in Luxembourg. So guys, Luxembourg can be a very amazing place to build family. So this is all what I have to say about Luxembourg. I'm not going to be talking about, hey, there's a sponsorship, this and that. No, I'm not going to do that, guys. So thank you guys, like and follow.